Hello and thanks for joining us for today's online exclusive. I'm Amanda Gibson.
And I'm Jack Haley. This week, Elon Campus Police started its traffic safety campaign. In an email last week, Campus Police notified students, faculty, and staff that they will be highlighting pedestrian and traffic safety by patrolling on foot and in vehicles over the next few days. Our Rachel Ellis spoke to some students walking around downtown Elon about this initiative.
There are people who wait for the signal to cross the street, and others who don't take the most safe route to the other side.
Jaywalk myself.
An email from Elon Campus Police notified students, faculty, and staff about the week-long pedestrian and safety traffic initiative on campus. The campaign will focus on pedestrian and traffic safety to help prevent, quote, aggressive and unsafe driving, as well as pedestrian crossing violations. But for some students on campus, it's jaywalking that they see most often.
A lot of the people that do it aren't going to change just because the police are like, hey, that's not smart. Because, I mean, no one's doing it because they're like, I want to get hit by a car today. Or I want the thrill of almost getting hit by a car. They're doing it because they got to get to class sometimes.
Elon Campus Police say they want pedestrians to do this, but some students on campus say they're going to continue to jaywalk.
I do jaywalk, not a lot, but walking from here, we're in front of Ogas 2, Shar. I just feel like it's kind of too much work to walk all the way to the crosswalk.
There's still going to be a decent amount of jaywalking, but I think it will help, for sure.
Elon University Campus Police refused to speak with Elon News Network for an on-camera interview and has not responded for comment. But North Carolina state law says pedestrians should not cross at any place except in a marked crosswalk. And some students say that this law should be enforced more on campus.
I haven't seen any campus police out since this email has come out.
From the streets of Elon, Rachel Ellis, Elon Local News.
In the email sent out last week, Campus Police said, quote, working together, we can create and ensure a safe and secure campus environment, end quote.
The wildfire that has killed more than 40 people in Southern California is still burning tonight. And for one Elon student, it has hit close to home. Sophomore Mariel Tivoli spent her summers at Camp Hess Kramer, which was destroyed by the fire. The camp is located 55 miles north of Los Angeles, a place Tivoli says helped her grow into the person she is today.
It feels like my childhood's dissipating, which sounds weird to say because obviously those memories will stay forever, and it has given a lot of people the opportunities to grow and come into who they are, not just as a Jew, not just as a religious person, but as a human being.
Tivoli says effects of this tragedy stretch further than California. She wants to tell the Elon community why they should care.
As awful as this is about to sound, tragedy happens everywhere. And if you don't care just because it's not affecting you, who's going to care when it does affect you?
As of today, California remains under a state of emergency.
And this week is the last week of classes before Thanksgiving break, but for international students, their celebrations may look a little bit different. Our Megan Lynn spoke with one Elon student who's balancing several different homes across the world.
I just turned 20 and I've already been to 4 continents. Like, it's amazing.
Not only has junior Cecile Ferreira been to 4 continents, she's lived in them. Born in France, she's lived in Singapore, Portugal, and now North Carolina. Ferreira transferred to Elon from a university in France this semester. With her mom in Portugal and her dad in Texas, she's sad she can't be with her whole family over Thanksgiving break.
Sometimes it feels kind of lonely because you can't see the people who you love the most.
She'll be spending the break with her dad in Texas, where they plan to celebrate Thanksgiving for the first time at home.
We're going to try to cook a turkey. I don't know how that's going to end up, but we're going to try.
She says having events with other international students at Elon helps her to cope with being away.
It's easier to know that you're not alone, feeling homesick and feeling like you just want to go home sometimes.
The holidays can be hard away from home, and for Ferreira, this season includes her birthday. She says her friends helped make her day special at Elon.
I was in bed with my dad on the phone because he wanted to make sure that he was the first one to say happy birthday. Then my roommate comes, she's like, Cecile, there's a problem, hurry up. So I'm in my PJs, looking very bad. And then I see them and they're with a cake and I'm like, oh, that's the cutest thing.
And even though her parents aren't together, they came together for her.
I'm coming out and my mom's hiding behind a pool and I'm like, what are you doing here? And she's like, oh, can I get a hug? I'm like, but I don't understand. Like, how are you here right now? Like, I talked to you, you said you were in Portugal. She was like, oh yeah, I lied.
Ferreira says she's holding out to see them both again until the next celebration.
Kind of like Thanksgiving for you is like my Christmas is like where you have this huge table, all the family comes to have a meal together. Like there's good food, there's good people.
And until she can see her family again.
Counting down the days, like, yeah, I'm waiting for Christmas.
Well, what a great story about family. Amanda, what are you looking forward to most over break?
Just that. I'm excited to see my family, you know, my parents, my siblings. I haven't seen them in a while, but I really haven't seen my dog in a while, so I'm excited to see her.
Absolutely. Well, that's all the news we have for you tonight. Thank you for joining us.
For all the news you need to know when we're not on the air, make sure to check out our website, elonnewsnetwork.com, and follow us on social media at Elon News Network.
Have a great weekend.